Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Judalus. Okay, in this video, this is like kind of like part two of my thoughts about Betelnut. Okay, in the first video, I said a couple of stuff, but I know some people who are they're not bad people, they're good people, but they love the Betelnut. So Papua New Guinea, it's a tradition in Papua New Guinea for most of them to chew Betelnut, but it's not wrong. The thing I'm concerned about is how responsible are these chewers, people who chew betel nut. How responsible are they? They must be responsible for how they chew the substance. Just spitting it anywhere, spitting it all over the place, and not considering others around them in the public. It's not really respecting the environment and everything. If you're a chewer and you like chewing, I'm not saying anything you're doing is wrong. It's not wrong to chew betel nut. It's how you chew it and you dispose of what you've just chewed, your waste and everything. If you chew it properly and you dispose it in um, carefully and you're cautious about the other people around you, then it's okay. You can still chew. But I'm just concerned about these people that come and they don't chew betel nut responsibly enough. That's my only concern. There's nothing wrong with betel nut. It's not that bad, but it's how what the effect it has on the public, what it causes. Like you see, there are people around the city in Port Moresby, city cleaners, mothers that clean around the city, or people, community workers who sweep the dust and everything. So sometimes they do a very hard work and they want the place to be clean. So sometimes people who chew betel nut, they throw their betel nut skins and they spit everywhere. And this contributes to the how untidy and filthy the place becomes. Okay, if you are a chewer, I apologize for being so harsh in the last video and saying there's nothing wrong. I'm not saying you stop or you stop what you're doing, because I know it's like many people find it as a coping mechanism. They want to cope with the stress and everything, so they have ways of, and chewing betel nut is one of those ways that help them to relieve themselves, or like take away some stress or like that. So I'm not saying be, I'm not gonna try and like stop you people betel nut chewers from chewing. Like, it's up to them. There are some good people who chew betel nut, so in respect to them, um I won't say it's wrong. I mean like if you want to chew betel nut, just be mindful about like how you dispose your rubbish after you chew the substance. If you can put it in a, like in my last video, I was talking about containers where people can see through it. If you spit it inside there, that's okay too. But some containers that are clear, people can see the substance, the red stains, and sometimes in my last video, I thought it wasn't good. But I'm not saying you stop completely from chewing betel nut. I just say chew it responsibly and find ways in which you can make it um, less messy towards other people, because uh, like I'm not saying stopping betel nut chewers from buying boa and all that. The other thing is, if we can organize betel nut markets at certain areas, that would be good too. That would help people organize everything. Because if it's just all over the place and everything, but there are places where, like, along the streets too, people are like don't have enough money, so they tend to selling betel nut too. Yeah, many people in Port Moresby, I don't know what's happening around the rest of the country, but what happens here in Port Moresby is some people too, they're struggling too, so they have to get betel nut too to sell it. Like, to make some income or something so they can buy other stuff. The other stuff, like, I don't. I'm not stopping Betelnut. I'm not saying Betelnut people are bad people or I hate them or no. I'm just what my point here is. If you're a chewer, you must be responsible where you chew. Like mindful of those around you because sometimes some people won't tell you directly in your face. They won't say, "Oh, please," but they have to put up with it. So, but if you're a responsible chewer and you chew the Betelnut properly and you spit it properly, like some people they just spit everything out, and you have to know how to spit it out and how to chew it and be a responsible chewer. Like when people are not responsible when they chew betel nut, it and some I've been in some cases where people don't look carefully with their spitting too. Some people they just and that's something that kind of stresses me out too because like if you're doing something and you don't be rude towards people and spit, you have to take your look carefully where you spit. And sometimes if you spit on someone accidentally, like that's really disrespectful. And it's not sometimes people like your carelessness where you dispose of the substance it and you just spit. Like some people they spit on cars too, and you have to be careful where you spit. If you want to chew betel nut and like that, and you love your betel nut, just be cautious and respectful to those around you in the community. If you just sometimes it's really offensive if you or rude if you just spit on someone. That's why sometimes the government one might want to cut down on betel nut because some people they're getting offended. Like some people spit on the cars and all that. But if you are a respectful chewer and you chew the substance, probably there's no problem with that. Keep on chewing. I'm not stopping. It's part of the culture and tradition of the country. I'm not stopping you. I'm not saying stop chewing. It's because I now in my last video I didn't explain myself clearly enough, so I just wanted to make myself in this video more clear about what I meant to say in the last video. I mean, maybe some people might have found the stuff I said and they may not have agreed with me or found it controversial. Um, yeah, but I apologize to those people who chew betel nut. And but if you're a chewer, the my advice to you is please make sure. I just want to tell you, please chew responsibly and try not to make a mess around. Be cautious of who's around you and mindful of who's around you when you spit it out. And then because if you just suddenly just spit look aimlessly where you spit and everything, you might spit on someone. And sometimes some people are okay, they'll let this go, but some will become violent towards you if you are a careless chewer and you don't dispose your waste properly. Because around the city I've been moving around and I saw there are a lot of there are some mothers or some sisters or uncles or brothers, they are cleaning up the streets. They're doing their best to make the city clean and tidy. So when tourists come or like they'll like people will give their opinion about Papua New Guinea when they go back to their places. If our country wants to benefit from tourism or people coming to the country, we have to take care of this place, make the public places more cleaner. And these cleaners, I salute them, hats off to them. They've done a very good job. There's mothers who clean around the streets or sweep the roads or tidy up the place. These type of people, they should have a and they should increase their pay or like that. So I really commend them for what they are doing out there. Those people who try their best to clean around the roads and like that. It's not easy. Anyway, this is where I come to an end. But this is like the part two version. I just wanted to clarify what I meant in the but maybe in my last video, earlier video, I wasn't clear enough. But I do apologize to if you're Betelnut Chew and I offended you. I'm sorry. um my point is, if Betelnut chewers chew more responsibly and dispose their waste properly, there's no problem with that. And maybe another solution is setting up betelnut places, betelnut markets where people can go and chew and like meet other people who chew betelnut too, and yeah, hang around there. But many people on the streets around the city, I'm not stopping you from marketing betelnut or selling betelnuts on the road. I'm not going to stop you. If I offended anyone in my last video, I'm sorry. I apologize. And if my what I really meant, and I just want to clarify things here, is if people can chew betel responsibly and respect the community, don't just spit on someone or someone else's car or vehicle or something, because sometimes it's really painful for the person. Like, you just suddenly spit on them and then or something, their clothes or anything, and then they it's this won't help our country. And sometimes things like this, we can't blame James Marpe for all this that happened, because it's our attitude in as Papua New Guineans. As I've been saying in some of my past videos, like, sometimes the government may have done some stuff that have put our country at a disadvantage, but there are some stuff that us citizens too, we do as well, that bring Papua New Guinea down. And we're getting closer to September. We're going to celebrate the 50th anniversary of independence. So let's hope that we make changes in Papua New Guinea. I want to really see Papua New Guinea or like Port Moresby, I don't know, wherever the other places around the country improve. Well, so far in Port Moresby, where I'm staying, I've noticed that I've done my observation around the communities here, and things are improving. So let's help Port Park up. Let's help everyone around the city and make this place the good place we know Port Moresby can become, and attract more people, and then more people will feel like coming to Papua New Guinea, because we're setting a good example. So I just hope that we take care of try to make the place clean, like respect other people, don't do a lot of crime. Sometimes, well, people are trying to survive too, but there are these people, beggars on the street or like that. I don't know what they do with their money, but if you're a beggar on the street, don't get the money someone gives you and use it on drugs. If you just use it on drugs, like, you're wasting everything. And then don't threaten like, if you the drugs make you feel high or something, then you might just don't abuse people who help you when you're on the street. If you want people to help you, spend it on food or something that you might really need, something that will not affect your health or your mental state of mind or something like that. So if someone gives you something on the street, some money or something, use that money properly to buy the right stuff, like food or something. Or if people give you food, don't say, no, I don't want the food, I want money. You just accept the food, because food will help you survive. Anyway, I'm coming towards the end of my video now, so I'm about to say bye now. So thanks for all to all the viewers who have watched my videos. And I'm not gonna force people to subscribe or like my videos. I just post them out. If you wanna comment or say something, that's up to you. But if you watch my videos and you enjoy them, yeah, I appreciate you watching what I have to say. Anyway, that's all for this video, and I'll see you all in my next video. Thank you. Goodbye. See you all in my next video.